Yo, what's up? We out here trying to get 3 degrees buffer in these streets. Like, subscribe, and share. You know how we roll. Ngoriako, trying to take a step ahead. Inch by inch, step by step, we're going to get there. I don't know what your goals are, but you got this. You know, being down here in Tennessee has been really cool. It's been really laid back and chill. Been able to catch up with a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while and encourage other people and be encouraged by people. I've been served well being down here, and I've had the opportunity to serve as well being down here. But you know, there's a couple people that come to mind, especially I want to talk about today. One of them is my good friend, one of my best friends, who is actually, he moved out of the area here. My guy Hassan, he's in Florida, and it's cool because he actually came up in the conversation today with another person that I ended up meeting with to go and get some breakfast with. So I'm going to start there, and then I'm going to come back. And I'm going to tie this all together. I promise. So one of my good friends, Vasta, he leads a lot in canvassing literature evangelism programs, and we worked together for a number of years in these programs. He's still in it. My last summer, I think, was 2016, but for the majority of my time in those programs leading, he was also either directing or assistant directing of those programs. And I'd actually, whenever he comes up to Andrews, we catch up. I think the last time I was down here, I don't know if we had time to catch up, but we keep in contact here and there. And it's funny because he calls me up last night and he's like, "Hey man, I've been thinking about you." He actually had some questions about fitness and exercise, which is really cool because if you know Vasta, it's like he's super energetic, and he's not the biggest guy, he's not the tallest guy, but he's got so much energy. And over the last couple years, I would say, he's been putting a lot more into getting into the gym consistently and handling business there. He's trying to gain some weight, and it's really awesome to see the progress that he's made and to hear his experience with that. But anyways, he wanted to know a little something about that. So we end up catching up for a meal this morning, and we talk about the fitness stuff. And Hassan comes up because if you know Hassan, Hassan and Vasa are like the opposite, right? Hassan is more of a low key kind of guy, like big hulking presence, but not as energetic and out there as Vasta is. So it's kind of funny thinking of the contrast of the two of them. But he knows his stuff when it comes to fitness. All right, he's in the game when it comes to this stuff. Future IFBB pro, I think he's still trying to go for that. We'll see. I'll have to catch up with him and see. I'm supposed to call him. But anyways, we're talking about the fitness and kind of what he can do. And my man Vasta, he's put in that work. I think he basically said that he'd gained between 15 to 18 kilograms. So you know, that's a good, conversion off the top of my head. I don't really know. It's like between 35 pounds that he's put on over the course of his workout experience, which is amazing. He sees the difference. He's talking about how everything around the house, it's like, yo, this is easy now. I'm out here moving railroad ties, doing what I got to do. Yo, let's get it. You talk about 3 degrees buffer, my man's on it. And we always end up kind of talking about mission as well. Literature evangelism is mission work. All right. I don't know that particularly I will go back to do that branch of mission work. I did it for 8 summers in total, 3 years full time, and I have a great appreciation for it. But I was looking for a little something different, which is why I went to the seminary and worked on the master's and now the doctorate there. But what's really cool about, one of the things I really appreciate about Vasta is his mission mentality. He was talking about what things were like in Czech. That's where he is originally from. And some of the struggles and the challenges that people are dealing with there. He was talking about some of the high points and the victories and the good things that people have experienced out there. And I was able to share, like, one of the things I'm trying to do in my mission experience is serve for at least 1 year on every continent. This includes Antarctica, if possible. I will be there. But it's like being connected and being in that mission mentality, the way that Vasta is, he's immediately starting to think of different people that I could speak to or work with or be connected with to get out there. And it's just really cool and encouraging to see that, you know, you might have some of the most random and out there dreams and things that you're trying to do. But when you're connected with the right people, these things are not so crazy. I don't know how many of you have had different big dreams of things you wanted to do, and you share them with other people and their response is, yeah, right. Or why would you want to do that? Or, oh, you'll be missing out on this, or that's too much work, or whatever kind of different excuses or reasons they tell you. I'm sure you've had something like that, but it's the coolest thing in the world when you're talking to people about these things and their response is, how can I help make that happen? Like, I love that. I love that. And Vasta is definitely, I got to give him a big shout out because he's one of those people where that's his mentality. It's like, how can I help you make this happen? So who knows? Wherever God wants me to be in Europe is where I will go. Wherever he wants me to be in the world is where I will go. But that goal is out there. And as ridiculous as it sounds, I really do want to be a missionary on every continent for at least 1 year. I have 5 years out in the islands, but I'm talking, and some people might consider that Asia or Oceania, but I'm talking mainland continents. So North America with literature evangelism work, I think I have North America covered, but I need South America. I need Africa. I need Europe. I need Australia. I need Antarctica and Asia. So yeah, I need all the continents except for North America, essentially. So yeah, it's just really cool to catch up with people who are in that mentality, you know? They're just connected. And it's a boost to me to make me know and feel like, you know, maybe it's not so out of this world to think the way that I think or to do the things I want to do. And maybe it is. On some level, it is kind of out of this world. But at the same time, it's nice to have people who you know have your back, even for the crazy things that you want to do out there. Like, you don't have to settle for doing things just like everybody else is doing them. You can do your own thing in your own way. I was talking about running against the flow and in the traffic yesterday while I was out here running. But it's like, you can do those things. And I'm excited because by the time I get there, the goal is after 2026, next few years, whenever I finish with the doctorate, it'll be 2026 or 27. Whenever I finish with the doctorate is when I would like to go. And I don't know, that's only a few years away, so it sounds kind of crazy, but I'm excited at the prospect of being to fulfill this dream that I have and being better equipped to do it. So it's exciting. It's exciting. And we'll see how it goes. But hey, everything happens for a reason. We out here. I didn't meet Vasta today by accident. We haven't been friends the last several years by accident. He just had a moment this morning before he had to go to some year-end meetings. He'll be gone through the weekend by the time I get back. Or by the time he gets back up here, I'll be gone. So, you know, there's no coincidence, and I appreciate that boost. I think I needed that boost to kind of feel like, you know what, this is possible. God is leading, and I can push forward. I can take another step in this direction. That's Ngoriakla right there. Taking a step ahead. This is what we do. But anyways, getting hyped up, but I'm also kind of hungry because I just finished another run out here, little 5K, little some. But hey, we out. Like, subscribe, share. You know how we roll. You know how we do. And I'll catch you in the next one, all right? Peace.